Alright guys, we're back here with the Opel GT from AMT, 1/25th scale. As you saw in the last video, I was having a little trouble with some parts fitment. I think I figured out exactly how to fix that. For those of you guys who are building this kit, I'm going to give you an insight into exactly what I did. Maybe it'll work for you. Alright, here we have our Opel GT with the hood finally seated decently. It's not perfect, but it's very close and much better than it was before. As you saw in the other video, it wouldn't even seat on the body. So now I have it to where it's almost flush with the body. It's about as close as I'm going to get with it, as there are bits and pieces of the hood that just aren't going to settle no matter what I do. But I'm happy with this result. Now, let me show you what I did. What I had to do was grind down all of this excess material in the hood. As you can see how much thinner it is than it was when I started with the kit. I had to grind down thinner in some spots than others, but I finally got it down enough. And then you had to grind down at an angle here, the edge of the hood where it hits the windshield, because what I found was there was so much excess material, and the hood was quite a bit thicker than this, that it was actually sitting on the top of the engine, the intake here, or was butting up against the hood and causing it to raise up above the body. So by grinding all of this down against the windshield and the power bulge here, I had to deepen that a little bit, and grinding down all the excess material here, I got the hood to actually sit just about flush with the body. Now it's going to need a bit of repainting to get it back to where it was, and then we'll be pretty much set. Now, one thing I want to show you is that this kit comes with 3 different versions of the car you can build. This is the hood for one of the other versions, the custom version of the car, if you want to use the Buick engine. Now, it's got this big hood scoop on it, but as you can see, it is much thinner than the stock hood. There's a lot less material in this hood. So this one actually fits almost perfectly on the body without the need for too much massaging. Which strikes me as kind of funny that the stock hood doesn't fit right, but this one does. Now, what I'm thinking is that this hood was an extra add-on part, and thus it's probably a newer tooling than the stock hood, as the stock hood is part of the original kit. But you can see now that this hood and the stock hood are closer. I may have filed down the stock hood just a little bit more than this hood, but they are quite a bit closer than they were before as far as the thickness of the hood goes. And then there's a third hood. This is for the V6 engine with the velocity stacks, and again they are much closer now than they were before. Both of these optional hoods fit better than the stock hood does. But now that I've gotten this down to where I want it, there's no more wobbling of the hood. It sits flat and flush, and it's going to be as good as that's going to get. Now, what I used to grind it down was my Keshi rotary tool with a miter bit from, let me bring out my don't mind the crashing. I picked up the Pros Kit rotary tool kit which has all sorts of bits. And I got this from a place here near me called Micro Center. And it has all sorts of bits for polishing, engraving, grinding, everything. So this bit here allowed me to, let's just put this aside, give you a little example here. I'll just show you on the, but here, just say, and then we just grind down until we get it right where we want it. This Keshi tool is amazing. It's a USB charged tool, 3 speeds, much safer than using a Dremel, which is way too powerful for the kind of work that we do on our models. But I highly recommend this. The little Keshi kit comes with little adapters, all sorts of bits. It's a great little tool. Alright guys, well that is it. The hood will now have to go back to the paint booth. And this project is on hold until I can get that painted and done up so I can get the hood back on the car. And then we'll have the finished product. Alright, well that's it for this little update. And as usual, I will see you on the next one. Remember to give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell everybody. Tune into the channel. We're well over 300 subscribers now, and actually we're up to 385 subscribers now. So thanks guys. Let's see if we can keep it growing, and let's keep building and see where we go from here. And I'll see you on the next one.